I had a rich friend who helped his cousin with money and other things like phone and cloths. But he was killed by his own cousin just because his cousin felt low to receive help and wanted to be rich by himself. Unveiling the shadows, the hidden psychology of everyday enemies. Imagine moving through your daily life, at work, school, family gatherings, constantly asking yourself, who truly has my back? Who might secretly wish me harm? It's a question that lingers in every social exchange, often unnoticed until betrayal stings. The world of hidden enmity is complex and deeply psychological, shaping not just your relationships, but your sense of self and belonging. The journey to revealing hidden enemies is not a paranoid quest, but rather a profound act of self-protection and personal growth. Rooted in proven psychological theory, supported by science, and strengthened by careful self-reflection. When you picture an enemy, you probably imagine conflict, raised voices, outright hostility. But reality confounds the stereotype. The most damaging adversaries are often camouflaged. They're charming coworkers who undermine your ideas, family members whose affection conceals competition, friends whose laughter hides jealousy. Enmity, as social psychologists note, is often a mirror image of friendship. It commands just as much energy and intensity, but channels it toward disruption, rivalry, or even sabotage. In a society full of smiles, learn to hear the whisper of the knife behind polite laughter. The roots of enmity. Why some relationships sour. No matter how much good you do to some people, they always try to destroy you, not because you are bad or you did something bad, they just want you to be gone. Reasons are too complex. You are good in helping them always. But maybe they just don't want you to feel superior, or they can't see you in an upper position and helping them always. The psychology of enmity is layered and nuanced. Balance theory suggests relationships shift along axes of trust, betrayal, and competition. Sometimes, shared negative experiences or betrayals breed ongoing distrust. Other times, cultural or social norms lock individuals into rivalries they never chose. Group dynamics, in-group out-group bias can create rivalries even among peers and friends. Personal betrayal, negative interactions, distrust, insults, failed cooperation can flip the switch from friendship to enmity, just as positive actions foster bonds. Hidden adversaries. Signs to watch for. 1. Inconsistency between words and actions. The person who praises you in public yet ignores your ideas in private. The classic trait of hidden adversarial intent. Genuine compliments are rare and specific. Flattery is vague and frequent. Someone's actions routinely contradict their words. Consider what's left unsaid. Example. A colleague applauds your work in meetings, but later sabotages your chances for promotion. Science insight. People with hidden agendas cannot maintain behavioral consistency. Eventually, the mask slips. 2. Manipulation and gaslighting. Gaslighting, a tactic where someone twists events to leave you doubting reality, can have profound effects, eroding emotional intelligence and creating deep self-doubt. Victims may feel confused, anxious, or powerless. Manipulative enemies rarely confront. They maneuver, leaving you uncertain whether your feelings are justified. Common lines. You're overreacting. I never said that. You must be imagining things. Expert view. Long-term exposure to gaslighting can result in anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Recognize these signs early and protect your mental well-being. 3. Constant drama, competition, or one-upmanship. Beware the frenemy who turns every achievement into a contest, who deflates your wins or shifts the topic when you shine. Their discomfort with your success signals insecurity, a hidden animosity. Example, anyone could have done that, or abrupt subject changes when you describe a personal victory. For violation of boundaries, you will feel vulnerable socially. emotionally, and sometimes economically when they are around you. Example, you just say that you are under some loss and they will try to ruin you by incurring some unnecessary spendings, by creating some bad situations. Healthy relationships flourish when boundaries, privacy, possessions, feelings are respected. Those who repeatedly cross these lines, despite being told not to, are showing disrespect, not care. Psychology reveals that persistent boundary violators often harbor hidden toxic intent. Healthy boundaries are the foundation of self-respect and harmonious relationships. 5. Isolation and division. Enemies isolate. They might sow discord, turning friends against you, or try divide and conquer tactics. Beware those who gossip to you. They likely gossip about you too. Emotional isolation reinforces toxic relationships, preventing you from seeking help. And you will be left alone in your hardships, and chances are there that you emotionally destroy yourself. 6. Negative emotional impact. How sweet they may smile. Them being around you will leave you in a state of chaos and troubles come out of nowhere. This is a sign that you should be alert. Sometimes your instincts know before you do. If interactions leave you drained, anxious, doubting your worth, trust that inner voice over social niceties. This betrayal blindness can keep you in toxic circles, unable to name the harm you feel. Advice: journal your feelings before and after social encounters. Patterns emerge. Listen to what your gut has been telling you all along. I no longer shrink to fit those threatened by my strength. Those meant for me will never ask me to diminish myself. Protecting my peace is the deepest form of self-respect. I honor those who bring light, but I no longer chase approval from shadows. Tactical steps confirm and respond to hidden enemies. These are carefully crafted steps and ideas to bite the enemy rats out of their deep holes. 1. Careful observation. Track patterns over time. Does their behavior shift when others are present? Does your success disturb them? When support is needed, do they vanish? 2. The probe test. Share minor personal details to gauge reliability. Do they gossip? Are they genuinely supportive or dismissive? 3. Loyalty leaks. Offer a non-critical secret. If you hear it elsewhere, you've identified a leak in your circle. Your adversary might be closer than you think. 4. Strategic silence. Not all enemies require battle. Emotionally intelligent people rise above drama. They don't react or retaliate. Maintaining composure keeps control and diffuses toxicity. 5. Setting boundaries and watching responses. Enforce a clear boundary. Say no. Demand respect. Those who value you will respect your limits. Those who respond with anger or guilt trips reveal their true colors. Boundary setting is not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle. The science. Why we stay blind to hidden enemies. Humans yearn for social acceptance. We ignore warning signs to avoid loneliness or conflict, falling into toxic traps called social blindness. Culture and social norms may force us to excuse, forgive, or rationalize harmful behavior, creating emotional dependencies that are hard to break. Breaking free, cultural transformation and self-knowledge help individuals reclaim autonomy, question damaging norms, and build emotionally healthy relationships. Sometimes our fiercest adversary is internal: self-doubt, fear, inherited criticism. The path to authentic respect includes confronting your inner saboteur. The enemy outside is powerless if you conquer the enemy within. For the next month, list anyone who drains your energy, intrudes on boundaries, or consistently competes instead of supports. Observe actions over words. Note behaviors, patterns. Set a new boundary with each person on your list. Reduce time and info shared with those who fail to honor your boundaries. Journal feelings before and after each interaction. Track emotional shifts and learn to trust your intuition. Enemies are inevitable. Life brings storms as well as sunshine. The powerful personality is not the one who avoids all conflict, but the one who recognizes threats, protects the light within, and chooses friends with wisdom. Walk away from anything that makes you question your value. Save your light for those who delight in its shine. Step forward, vigilant, open-hearted, confident. As you honor your worth, authentic allies will gather. The hidden enemies will fade, powerless to steal your peace. You have the vision to see, the strength to choose, and the courage to thrive. The path to real, lasting respect begins with you, eyes wide open, surrounded by the right allies. Let this be your invitation. Honor your boundaries, challenge harmful norms, and celebrate those who uplift you. The journey to authentic self-respect and the power to expose hidden enemies begins today.